Why do the lights in Ghana always go off? If you've been to Ghana or you're planning to move to Ghana, you've probably heard of the term Dumsor. But what exactly is it? Why does it happen? And more importantly, how can you prepare for it, especially if you're investing in real estate in Ghana? Stay tuned, because in this video, I'm unpacking the real reason behind Ghana's power outages and sharing tips on how you can actually prepare for it so that you will not be left in the dark. Literally, not left in the dark. I'll also share how people cope with the light off situation and Dumsor in Ghana, and how you can get ahead of power cuts, especially if you're investing in Ghana's real estate market. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lorraine. Welcome. On this channel, I speak about all things Ghana real estate. Everything from Airbnb strategies to how you property in Ghana, to certain real estate tips and tricks as well. I sit down with real estate moguls and experts that share more information, and I also share my personal experience and the mistakes that I've made when it comes to buying property in Ghana. Now, if that sounds good to you, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. If you find today's topic valuable, then please do give it a thumbs up, hit the like button so that it gets pushed out to more people. You know how the algorithm works. And I want to know in the comments, what's your most embarrassing Dumsor moment? Have you been left in the shower before when the lights go off? Have you been cooking when you're preparing a good tasty meal for somebody and the lights and the electricity went off? Tell me the stories. I want to know in the comment section. Let me hear your Dumsor, your light off situation. So guys, let's get right into it. So first off, let's talk about the term Dumsor. Dumsor is a tree word that literally means off and on. And trust me, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's used to describe Ghana's infamous power outages, which can be sporadic or scheduled and can last anywhere from minutes to, let's just say, long enough to make you reconsider everything. But here's the thing, Dumsor isn't just about the lights going off, it affects everything. Businesses, homes, even water supply in some area, because the pumps actually rely on electricity. So especially if you're looking for pumps to actually pump water into your property, then that's also going to be affected. Now, if you think that's bad, when your phone battery is on 1%, imagine your entire house being on low battery mode. That's literally the real struggle. So why does Dumsor happen? Here's the real reasons. Number one, power generation issues. Now, Ghana relies on a mix of hydroelectric power from dams like Okosumbo and thermal plants that use gas or crude oil. Now, when water levels in the dam drops during dry seasons, electricity production takes a hit. Less water, less power, it's that simple. Now, the more power we need, the harder it is to rely on just hydro sources. Number two, infrastructure challenges. This one is a biggie. Actually, go and check out one of my previous videos where I spoke about the fact that in one of my previous properties, there was a transformer in the area that was overutilized, meaning that my property wasn't receiving enough power because so many properties were hopping on to that just one transformer. So often I would have to replace my AC units, I'll have to, replace fridges because they kept breaking down. Now, the reality here is that some of our electrical grids have been around since, well, let's just say they've seen better days. So aging infrastructure means that the system can't always handle the demand, especially when Ghana has rapid urbanization and growth in certain areas. Now, some experience constant tripping because the system just simply wasn't built for a growing population. Number three, fuel supply and costs. Now, a lot of our thermal plants rely on imported gas and crude oil. Now, if there are delays in supply or price surges, you will feel it in the form of Dumsor. Rising fuel costs even more expensive for the government to maintain a stable supply. Now, this is one of the biggest factors behind power fluctuations in the country. Number four, system maintenance and load shedding. Sometimes power plants just need maintenance, and sometimes the government implements load shedding, which basically means scheduled Dumsor to distribute electricity more evenly across the country. Sounds fancy, but it's just a polite way of saying you have to wait your turn for light. It can be frustrating, especially when your entire day depends on the availability of electricity. And number five, demand and supply. Ghana's population is growing, businesses are expanding, and let's be real, the number of AC units in Accra has tripled in the last decade. Electricity demand is outpacing supply in many areas. Now, the more high-rise buildings there are, the more developments pop up, the more strain it puts on the already overloaded system. So how does Dumsor impact everyday life? Now imagine you're midway through cooking jollof, blending your pepper, or worse, you're having a live Zoom call and boom, darkness. Now you didn't prepare for Dumsor. You're about to find out just how long your laptop battery really lasts. Yeah, you realize it's not long enough. Now for businesses, it's even worse, and trust me, I've been there. No power means lost productivity, spoiled goods, and in some industries, complete shutdowns. Restaurants, hospitals, manufacturing companies, and yeah, even me. I had a nail salon. I had to struggle with these outages. Now some businesses have even increased their prices to cover backup power costs. So here's how to prepare for Dumsor. Number 1, invest in backup power. If you're serious about living or investing in Ghana, backup power is a non-negotiable. I personally have a diesel-powered backup power plant at my properties. Some of them even have an automated changeover system, which means the moment that the national grid goes off, the generator kicks in automatically. No running outside in the dark to manually switch things over. Now, investing in a system like this means it's so much easier. Now also, solar energy is a long-term option. Though it's expensive up front, it pays off in the long run, especially in Ghana where the sun is free and abundant. Number 2, water storage. Now since water pumps rely heavily on electricity, having a poly tank for water storage is a must. Because trust me, Dumsor and no pipe flow at the same time is not a combo you want. Keep an extra supply of drinking water and washing water to save you some unnecessary stress. Number 3, emergency lighting. Rechargeable lamps and torches are your best friends. And now you can also get these backup power boxes that you can simply buy off Amazon. And number 4, know the schedule. Sometimes power outages are planned and announced in advance. So keep an eye on ECGs, updates to help you plan ahead, and sometimes they're going around in the WhatsApp groups as well. It's not always predictable, but when there's an official load shedding schedule, at least you know how to get yourself prepared. So does Dumsor make investing in Ghana's real estate market impossible? Absolutely not. I mean, frustrating? Yes. But impossible? No. With the right preparation and knowing the ways in which to actually prepare in the eventuality of lights going off, but it's manageable. You just need to know how to prepare. A lot of people are gravitating towards solar energy as a long-term solution. Now, with the amount of sun that Ghana gets, it actually makes perfect sense. And if you want to be totally off the grid, this might be something for you to consider. Now, if you're planning to invest in property in Ghana or even relocate, preparation is key. That's why I created my 5-step masterclass to get you started in the real estate market. And it's packed with information that can help you to navigate challenges and make smarter investments. Just click on the link in the description below and I'll send you a link to join my free up and coming masterclass. Make sure you do like this video, subscribe and share this video with somebody who needs to know about Dumsor. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and I will see you in my next video. Bye.